What is going on, guys? Uh, my name is Bart here, and today I'm going to be showing you a video on how to make your first custom map. Yeah, so it's pretty simple. You first will need to go down in the description below. If you don't have this already, UGX Script Placer 2.0.1, and you're going to have the Modtools pre-installed. So I'm going to have a download link for the Modtools, and yes, it does take a while to download. So I recommend you download this overnight, unless you have like 2 hours to spare, or maybe an hour. But yeah. So once you got that installed, let me just open my C drive really quick. Just make sure. So just go to your file explorer. Just go to your C drive. Go down to program files x86. If you know where Steam is installed, just go to that folder. So either it's here or here. Mine's in here. Yours is probably going to be in here. Scroll down till you see Steam. Open that up. Then go down to C Maps. Open that up. Then you should go to Common and go to Call of Duty World at War. Once you download the Modtools, just extract all of them and just place them in here. As if you go to this folder, you don't have this many folders. So that's because I have the Modtools blended in with my other folders of Call of Duty World at War. And make sure I have DirectX installed, DirectX 11 if you don't have it already, but I'm pretty sure you get it installed when you download Call of Duty World at War. So I believe that's it. So yeah, so let's open up the launcher now. Alright, sick boys. Alright, let me just delete these actually, because I made previous videos, but you know, I got lazy and didn't upload them, so I'm making a new one. Alright, anyways, first thing you're going to want to do is when you open this for the first time, just click on converter. It's not going to go this fast, because mine goes pretty fast, and because I already did it before, and if you just get error 1 or success, you'll be good. So once it goes up to here, you should be good. Okay. Once you have that done, open up the UGX Script Placer 2.0.1. Click yes, you do want to build a new map, and I'm going to call it tutorial map. Tutorial map. Now, select blank map, generate. Yes, you won't see this. You'll see this, and just click OK, and close that. Alright, one thing you'll need to know is, if you don't have the launcher, I forgot to mention, if you do not have the launcher here, it's because I created a shortcut. So to open the launcher, just go to bin, and you should see launcher in here. Just right click, go to send to desktop, and it'll create a shortcut for you. So sorry if I didn't mention that, if you guys didn't know that already, but that is that. Let me just explain a few things. The radiant is the map maker. The effects editor allows you to change the effects and stuff for like the drops that you get. The set manager, I don't know what that is actually. Let's open it up. Oh yeah, this lets you like modify like I'm pretty sure it lets you modify weapons and like make your own weapons, which is I'm pretty sure that's what it's supposed to do. And that's that. And then asset viewer is the model viewer, so you can view models easily and search them up real quick. It's loading. It's right here. See, it's loading. Let's give that a quick second. And you'll need to have some patience because it does not it's not as easy to make a map quickly. I'd say it takes about a week, at least a week, to make a good map. To 6 months. Yeah. If you're going like really hard at the map, if you're like really trying to make it super good, it's gonna take 6 months. But it usually will just take it'll just take like a week or 3 weeks. And here is a asset viewer. Lets you view models in here. You can use arrow keys. And let me show you. We have a little search feature right here. You guys will need to know this, so it's easier to check out models without opening them and deleting them. So if I type in ray gun should pop up. So it's I don't know why, but like this program is like kind of slow. All right, there we go. Here's a ray gun. Just click on that. If you want to like zoom in, you just use the scroller bar. I'm pretty sure. Oh, or no, you just right click and you move the mouse forward. There's the ray gun, and yeah, you can actually put this in your game. All the models that you'll see, that you'll see in here, you can actually put those in your game. Yeah. Alright, so let's let me show you one more thing. Right here, if you go to your Call of Duty World at War root folder, and if you go to mods, you will see the map that you just created. Let me delete this. It shouldn't be here. You'll see tutorial map. I'm pretty sure that's what I just created. Cool. So just open up Radiant. It could take about 30 seconds for it to fully open up. Hopefully not. Hopefully shorter. But we'll see. Let me just explain a few things in here. The mod builder, you're going to have to compile this every time. So you just select your map. You're just gonna have to. I'll show you later what you'll have to do. But here you can like edit like the main menu when someone loads your mod. So you can change like the buttons and stuff. You have to make sure everything is checked when you're compiling, unless you're an advanced user, so you'll know what you want to compile, what you don't want to compile. Depends what you're testing. You'll have to select your map here, then just build mod, and then over here you're gonna. This is the part where it takes a little bit longer, but you usually just compile your map. You don't usually compile your patch if you're using models from other things, like if you're vending cherry, as you can see right there, that's not a map, that's just prefab, and I had to put it in my mods folder because that's where the script reads it from and everything. It's a little confusing. You guys probably have no idea what I'm talking about, but I will show you later in the tutorials on how to make your own map and stuff. So yeah. Alright, first thing is first, let's go to the Radiant. Let me explain a few things. Here is going to be all the textures you can select. As you can see, I'm pretty sure it's on all textures. It's showing you every texture in the mods, not the mods folder, but like the Modtools that you installed. Here is going to be like what you're going to be seeing like of your map, and here's like the grid. So yeah, so we're just going to go to File, Open, and we're going to go to Tutorial Map because that's what we just created. Alright, so once it's here, you're probably not going to see anything here for the first time when you're creating a new map. So one more thing I'd like to say is I got this. Yours is red and like a white color. If you want to change it to this color, like the different schemes, just go to textures. Go to not textures. Go to MISC colors, and then you can select. There's themes. You can do this one. Oh yeah, it's not red. My bad. It's blue. And you can just do that. You can draw. So I'm going to be teaching you how to basically make your maps, and it's a lot of fun. So I'm just going to switch it back actually. So I'm going to go to inverted. Yeah, that's not really inverted because this was blue before, but whatever. So first, just draw yourself a platform, a basic platform where your player is going to be walking around. So first we're going to want to go to textures, usage, and as you can see, you have a whole variety of different textures you can use. There's an interior wall, interior trim, so that's not like a full wall texture, it's just like a trim. You'll see what that is right here. See, that is not a full texture, that is like a trim. As you can see, it's in the name. If you go to textures, let's go to usage, and we're gonna make the ground, so or the floor. So let's pick. Let's first draw our floor. So just left click and drag, and here's our floor. Right click with your mouse in this box, and move your mouse around. And as you can see, you're moving around, and it looks really weird because I'm right in the block. So to move the camera up in this box, you can't really move the camera anywhere else here, but just here. This is what you're going to be looking at when you're developing. So just press D, 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 C, 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 C. So that's down and up. And then if you want to change the camera angle to put the camera angle down a little bit, you press Z, or you press A to go up. Look at that. So yeah, I'm just going to go up, move back. You can use the right click to move back. So you guys are just going to have to get used to that. And I'm going to do... That's a nice texture. So if you want to deselect something, you just press the escape key, and there we go. As you can see, our floor is pretty chunky, so we can actually shrink that. But we are looking at the top view, see the XY top. So we're just gonna right click on the thing we just drew. I guess we can just call this a brush model. I don't know exactly what the term is for this, but we're gonna call this a brush model that we just drew. We're gonna press on that. And right here, we don't have to select it, but we could switch views whenever in the map. So press Control and Tab at the same time. Right now we're looking at the XZ front, and then press it again. Now we're looking at the YZ side. So this is side. Now we're going to go back to the top, the side, and then the other side, and then back to the top. So let's go over here. And as you can see, we can't shrink it right now. That's because if you go to grid, we are an 8. If we switch it to 4, it is smaller. We can shrink it. Now, if your player is going to be going into a basement, use 4 probably, and you might want to shrink it like that much. But if the player is not going to be going anywhere underground, just use something very small, so that you so when the map loads, it loads pretty quick. Alright, so to zoom out, just use this scroller bar right here, like that, and then we're going to switch the grid back to 8. Press the escape key. There we go. We have our floor. Now, basically, we're just going to press Control Tab, look at the top, and we're just going to draw some walls, okay? So I'm going to just fill this up really quick. So you just draw that, and it is in the ground where we drew our ground, right? So basically, you just press Control and Tab at the same time to switch the view, like I told you. Move the cube up. So look, you can move it up, side, move it around. And let me show you from this view. It's over here. And there you go, you're moving it. So we're going to put it right here. I'm going to bring it up, zoom out, bring it up. How about there? Let's see. That's a little too high. That's good, right there. So we can press Control Tab again, and now we're looking at this side. Now we're looking at this side, guys. Now we press Control Tab, and now we're looking at it like this from the top. So just to copy like stuff you already drew. To save time, just press Control C, escape, Control V to paste. So if I went a little too faster, just go back a few seconds, and I'm just gonna align it right here. And look, escape key, and look, we just copied it. So good job. Now we're just gonna draw this over here, and press escape, and draw one on the top. Press escape. Okay, so now we have our little room, but the walls are now the floor, which we don't want because that's going to confuse the player. So to select it, like I said, right click and then left click on the first thing that pops up like this. See, like it's like divided right here after select all, above select all, select that. And you can just keep right clicking and selecting, or we can press escape, select. We don't have to actually select it. If you just press escape, just keep pressing escape just to be sure you're not selecting anything. Then hold shift and left click, and look at that. You just hold shift and select the things you want, and there you go. Now we're just going to go to textures, usage, interior wall, because the player is not going to be going outside of this box, this room. So we can just like select a different wall. We can use, let's see. Sorry. The blue one looks nice. Alright, we can press escape, and actually if you guys just want to build the outside, I can show you how to like change the outside wall. So I'm pretty sure how we do this. Okay, there we go. So if you just want to you can just draw this, and then you can select this and then make the grid half of that, so just shrink it like that. Then you can draw another. You can just copy, paste, and change the texture. But who wants to do that when you can easily just do this? Control Shift and then left click on a side, and look, you're only selecting that side. Control Shift, select that side. Control Shift, select that side. Look how quick this is. Alright, now we're just gonna go to textures, usage, exterior wall, and we're going to use this one. Let's see how does that look. Looks good. Alright, so there's our outside. And now let's zoom out a little bit. Let's go to make the grid a little bit bigger. 32. How does that look? Alright, so I'm just gonna bring it up, and it's in the floor, and it's actually pretty chunky because we were drawing the wall. So let's just Control Tab that, move it down, change the texture to 4, bring it down more. Oh, that's good. Oh, let's see that. Zoom in, move it out. There we go. Bring it out. So yeah, I'm just gonna be showing you how to just move this over. Let's see. So our floor is actually right here, so we can just put that right there. And if you want to move your camera up and down, you can use C and D, right? But also, it's kind of choppy when you're moving it up and down, right? So if you just want to make it really smooth, just hold Control and right click and move the mouse down. And as you can see, we are moving it down and up really smoothly. We can twist, not twist, but go in a circle. There we go. Alright, so got that, and let's copy that. Actually, let's switch to view, copy that, paste, change the grid to something bigger. Okay, so that's good. I'm actually gonna make like window barriers in a sec, but I just wanna point out like the basics so you guys can do this on your own. So I'm actually gonna shrink this, put this over here. Let's make sure this is over here, and extend that. Oh, let's actually select this, copy that, and paste it to the other side. Alright, so now we can just select this one and this one using Shift, remember, and we're gonna just stretch it out. As you can see, like it looks kind of dumb. I don't know, like you probably won't like this because you're gonna have to line it up again. So look at that. Oh, crap. So just press Control Z. And then we're looking from the tab view, so we're going to select X and move it over. Look, you can move it up and down. It's only going to lock onto the X. So let's zoom in and move it over. Oops. Okay, right there. And now the other side. And press Escape. And there we go. So we have our outside, and the rendering, look at that. It's kind of like that. I forgot how to fix it, but that's alright. So let's just select the floor. Oh, not that. And if you want to if you accidentally selected this wall, it's totally fine. Just hold Shift and left click on it, and you deselected it. So let's zoom back in on here on our room. Let's go to textures, usage, ground, and we're gonna select some ground. How does that look? Nah, it looks too repetitive. That looks a little better. Yeah, that's good. Okay. So now we're just gonna make our players spawn points. So we're going to you can put them anywhere. So I'm gonna put them dead in the center. It doesn't really matter where you put them, but we're gonna have to put like this tower where it stores information for the spawn points. And this is the way I learned it, so this is the way I'm gonna stick with it. So we're gonna go to Info, Player, and Start. If you didn't know how I just did that, you just right click. Okay, you go to Info, Player, Start. And there's gonna be like this tower. If you still have X selected, make sure you deselect that. I'm gonna put it right about here. It doesn't have to be perfectly on this. It doesn't matter wherever you made your map. If it's not in like this area or like in here, it doesn't even matter. These thick lines are just for quick and easy measurement for you. All right, now just bring this up a little bit. Make sure it's off the ground, so when the player spawns yeah. So they don't get stuck on the floor. I can just press Escape, and that's it. I'm pretty sure we don't have to put anything in this tower. The tower has the information pre-installed. Okay, so yeah. So now we're gonna make our first player spawn point. So if you're gonna be using this map to play online with your friends, we're gonna have 4 spawn points, and there's no more than that. So we're gonna go to misc. Nope, not misc. Sorry, script, struct, and we're gonna put it just put it somewhere close around this tower where you put it. Make sure it's off the ground like that. That's good. It's okay if your player just falls a little bit because the when the game loads, it's a black screen for a second. The player will spawn and fall, and then you're gonna see, and the player will see what they're looking at. So there we go. So now we're just gonna press N. If you have like this window that comes under, it says entity, and you just minimize it, and you're like doing something, it's gonna be in your way. So you can open this up actually and press N, and it's just gonna disappear. So press N, and we're gonna type in target name. And for the value, we're gonna type in initial spawn points. Now, basically, this is telling the game, hey, this is an initial spawn point, so this is the first one. So spawn the player here, and then the other ones that were copied, or the next ones that were placed. If there's more people, or like, just put them there. So sometimes it's kind of random. I'm pretty sure it's just kind of random. But the target name like tells the game, hey, the target name is initial spawn points. This is where players will spawn. So that's what that is telling. So just press enter, and that is going to add it to your list over here. You can just press N. Just press N. Close that. Let me actually press escape. Select it. Let me make sure. Press N. Initial spawn. Okay, that's good. Okay, so now we can just select it. Actually, Control C to copy that, and we can just move it over. Put another one. And another one. And let me just move this one over actually. So there we go. So the players can now spawn and know this is not on the ground because I copied it, and it shouldn't be in the ground. So that's good. Now we can add some perks, guys. In the description below, I'll also have sniper bullets tutorial prefab, so you guys can add like Juggernog and stuff like that. But if you downloaded the UGX mod thing, hold on one second. Let me open this up. Why is this here? Oh, and don't mess with the world spawn, because if you mess with that, your map will be gone. So if you have the UGX mod downloaded, you should have these prefabs. So we're gonna right click. We're gonna go to MISC and prefab. Models do not do anything. They're just like design and like structure, and you can go in them. You can go on them. They're just, you'll see that later. I'm gonna show you in a second. But let's go to prefabs. We can actually press N and disappear that. So we're gonna have sniper bolts tutorial prefabs in the description, and Tomb MX Zapper prefabs also. And if you download the patch of the Modtools, or if you download it from somewhere else, this comes with the Modtool link that I put in the description. So we can just open that up, and you're gonna have the mystery box, double tap Juggernaut, revive, sleight of hand, and weapon upgrade is actually pack a punch. So I'm gonna add quick revive. There we go. I'm gonna zoom in actually. Switch the view and actually make sure this is lined up on the ground. Remember, you can switch your grid if it's not on the ground, guys. So yeah, that's good. Let's move it over a little bit. Now we're gonna put Juggernog. I'm gonna add all the perks. And if you don't know if you're aligning it, you can just check on the bottom. You don't see that I have like all the clips and stuff. That's because I'm filtering the stuff out. So let me just put that stuff back really quick. That's it, right? In the clip. So yeah, you should be looking at this. If this is annoying you and you don't need to look at this right now, you're not going to be messing with the clips and stuff. You can just press F to filter, press triggers and clip, or just clip. And the clip is like an invisible wall, just saying. Because if these models do not have clips, you can actually walk right through them, and if they have a trigger which like tells the player, hey, you can use this, you'll be able to go right through them and use them. So yeah, kind of weird, but that's how it is. I'm gonna select all these, actually move them over. and then put misc prefab sleight of hand. No, that's sleight of hand. Oh yeah, sleight of hand. Okay. So there we go. We got our 4 perks for 4 basic perks. Best of the best. Original is best. Yeah. Smooth it over. There we go. Alright, so I'm gonna actually add the box on the other side. So we're gonna right click, we're gonna go to misc, prefab, UGX patch prefabs, and UGX random box. Wait a second. Alright. So if you were actually placing these and they were not where you wanted them, like you can't rotate them, I will show you how to do that. So this box, we actually need to rotate this. We're gonna press this and we can move it. Look. We can rotate it, and mine is really smooth because my grid selection is pretty small. Let's deselect that actually. Be sure that's on the ground. There we go, there's our box. And I'm gonna put Pack-a-Punch right here. Prefab, UGX. So yeah, just place your stuff wherever you guys want them. Wow, this is all lining up exactly where I wanted it. Like, I don't even have to turn most of them. Oh yeah, I have to put this on the ground. Alright. So yeah, that's that. And now we're gonna just save our map. So make sure you already have it. If you don't have like selected your map, just go to File, Save As, and just name it whatever you want. So now just go over to this wall, and we're going to put a zombie window barrier. So 1 second. Alright, select the wall. I'm going to be looking from the top view. I'm going to switch the grid to 8. So I'm going to switch it to Y. So we're going to lock it to Y. So we can't move it around. Because if I don't do that and I have nothing locked on, I could do this. And this is really stupid because that's going to be very annoying. So I'm actually going to put one right here. Copy that actually. Move it up. Move it over. And however, like a door, an area, like let me show you, that is way too wide and that is way too skinny. You need to have it around here. So like if I'm using the grid, oh my gosh, that voice crack. If I'm using the grid 8, make sure it's 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So that's how wide mine is going to be, but I may need to readjust that. So I'm going to copy that, move this up, move it in here, and fill that up. Switch the view, as a matter of fact. Turn off Y. We're gonna move this down around here. Copy that. So this is gonna be like the window barrier. So just follow along. And as you can see, we have like the blue part in our way. So that's okay. Show you how to fix that. You just move it up a little more. Let's move this down. So right around here is where our thing ends. So I'm just gonna put it right here. And escape. So there's a little window barrier. It works. No, I'm just kidding. We still want to put like the wood pieces, right? So we're just gonna move over. That looks pretty good. Yeah. Let's see the other side. Yeah, it looks really good. So if you're this far, good job. So now, if you're not this far, it's all right. We're gonna right click. We're gonna go to misc. We're gonna go to prefab. We're gonna go to sniper bolts, tutorial prefabs. We're gonna go to version 1.1. Window barricade. We're gonna open that up. All right. Now here is our window barricade thing. I'm gonna move it over to the side over here a little bit, and I'm gonna move over the camera so you guys can see. I'm gonna bring it down. So here are the wood pieces. I'm gonna do a brief explanation here. The wood pieces, you want to make sure that they are on the outside of the wall. They're not on the inside of your wall of the game. These white boxes are the animation paths for the zombies to know. This traverse right here is telling the zombies this is what they're hopping over, and this red part, I don't remember what that is. So that is basically that, or maybe I'm mistaken, but that is what I know. So we're gonna rotate this to how we want it. We can move the camera over right here so you guys can watch, and we're gonna move it here and make sure these wood pieces are on the outside. It's a little bit off, so we're just gonna switch the grid to a smaller one. Perfect. Oh, perfect. And we're actually going to go on the inside and make sure that this traverse, this green box, is with the blue bottom part we just put in, so that it looks good. And bring it down, align it, and don't worry about this this box with the cross in it, this red one. That is like the prefab of when Sniper Bolt put the when he made this prefab. This prefab is like a bunch of models and stuff, I'm pretty sure. When he saved it and like put it together, that's what it did. So yeah, just make sure this green box, I forgot what I was talking about, but make sure this green box is lined up with the blue part we put in. And if your blue part's not put in, you can actually right click and select this, and we can actually bring it up a little bit if we need to. I'm gonna bring it up a little bit more, and there we go. We have our window barricade, and yes, it completely works. So I'm actually gonna put a zombie spawner right over here later, and I'm actually gonna add one more window barricade right here. And after that, in the next part, guys, I'm gonna be showing you how to add the zombie spawners, the dog spawners, and add some lighting and fix some stuff up. So can't wait for that video. And in the next part I will be finished with this area. So see me over in that video, and thank you so much for watching, guys. See you later.